Welcome to the last video of the year, Factoring Polynomials. For this, we're going to be talking about trinomials, and trinomial is just a polynomial with three terms. So most of these examples you're going to be seeing, or actually all of the examples you're going to be seeing, are going to have three terms in them. Factoring polynomials can be a little bit challenging, but there's a few secrets here. And what you're going to be doing is looking at the third term for each of your problems. That's the very first place you want to start looking at. And for your third term, you want to ask yourself, what are the factors of those terms? Now, you don't have to do 1 times 20 and then 20 times 1. It really doesn't matter. All you want to do is get down those basic factors. So, for 20, the factors are 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. Now the factor for this one in particular is 2 and 20, because when we add these two numbers together we get 12. So we look for the third term to determine which factors we're using, and then we're using those numbers that are factors and then adding them up to get our second term. So our final answer here is x plus 10 in parentheses times x plus 2. Now if you put x plus 2 over on the left hand side and x plus 10 on the right hand side, it doesn't really matter because multiplication is commutative, so both answers are technically correct. There really is no precedent per se in math saying the larger numbers needs to be in the left hand side versus the right hand side. It really doesn't matter. Let's look at another example here. We have x squared plus 5x plus 6. We're going to do the factors of 6, so we have 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. And obviously 2 and 3 are the only numbers you can add up to get 5 here. So our answer is going to be x plus 2 times x plus 3. And you need to include these parentheses. That's very important. So when factoring polynomials, things to remember, look for the factors of the third term. And then those two factors, when you add them up, you're going to be able to get your second factor, or your second term from that.